Good evening, it's Turbo Tom, and here we are with a brand new show called Ratem and Slatem, previous called the Turbo Sunday Roast. This is a live phone-in show, so I'm going to put the link out here right now. So any fan of any club who wants to come and have a chat about, I don't care if your club's Maltby Main, Parkgate FC, Caracas, Albion, I do not care. I'm here to talk about your club. However, we are going to be discussing other things this evening. So, obviously today, Tottenham managed to get a point away at Liverpool, which is quite incredible. I'm just going to bring in my co-host here. Right, chuffed. I'll just try and get the camera sorted out there, pal, for you. 1 minute. Give me a second. Danny boy, how's it going, pal? You all right, man?
Yes. Good evening, Tom. How are you?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Very good. Have you calmed down?
What?
Have you calmed down after yesterday?
Do you know what, Danny? I actually have, pal, because you know what? You look at what's going on in the world right now. Bombs exploding. You name it. Look, we're just a small town in Yorkshire, aren't we? And look, listen, there's bigger things going on in the world. However, having said that, it is Sunday, and I'm sure tomorrow on Miller's Monday, live on this channel at 8 o'clock, we'll discuss all the fallout from the weekend after our 2-2 draw with Bolton. Danny, it's Mother's Day today, pal. Did you do anything special for your mum or for Rachel or what?
No.
No, nah, nothing.
No. Sorry.
You didn't go out, have a meal?
I've been out. I've been to 3 separate places.
Where have you been this week? Where have you been?
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, you don't want to bore your listeners with that.
No. I mean, today what I've done is, obviously I've been at the park where I work. I had a wander around there and what have you, taking in the beautiful Scottish Borders hills, blah, blah, whatever. I went round to my mum's before, gave her some chocolates and what do you call it? A Prosecco, I think. So yeah, do you know what? It's been a typical Sunday. I'm just going to go through some comments really quickly. Like I say, this is a live phone-in show, so please follow this link. If you want on, come and have a chat about any team, actually just come and have a chat about anything if you like, anything you like. So, and also I'm going to go through, I've got Dan Spedding here, been waiting for this one. You know what? Cheers, Dan. And Pete Scott, a member of Miller's Monday, going to be another top show. Well, let's hope so, mate. Let's hope so. I've got Birch here, who is a Leeds United fan. A draw today. I just messaged my mate Si before. Apparently, it was 10v12. I think the referee must have been against you. He's put going to be good at this.
And
then
we're setting the bar low, so there's only one way to go.
Indeed. Bushy's put yes, lads. And then Bushy here again. You need to change the camera. You're both on the same size.
Now, I'm the co-host. He's bigger than me.
Well, yeah, quite literally.
Ego and everything.
There we go. We've got it there. There we go. So we've changed it. So, Danny, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a quick chat about the Premier League results this weekend thus far, because I believe there's another game tomorrow. I think it's Brentford versus whoever. Wolves. Is it Wolves? I think it is Wolves.
Yes, it is, mate.
It's so far this weekend. Let's start from the very top. Where are we? Score Saturday, Friday. So the Burnley v Bournemouth on Saturday ended 0-0. Does that cement Bournemouth's relegation, Danny boy?
Burnley's.
Burnley's, yeah.
You tested me.
Burnley's.
Oh yeah, definitely. And Scott Parker, they must be wanting him for next season. They've kept him on. They didn't change him, did they?
Nah.
I didn't catch any of the game. I did watch some highlights from Match of the Day this morning. I was trying to keep up with everything. But it's no surprise to me that that game ended a draw, to be fair. I thought Burnley would put up a fight. And yeah, somebody tell me otherwise. I've not seen anything of the game, but I thought it would end that way.
I mean, if you look at that, though, like Burnley v Bournemouth in the Premier League, God, I called it the B&B derby the other day.
Yes, you did.
Right. So I'll ask you the question, Danny. You can have a bed and breakfast in Burnley or Bournemouth. Where are you going, mate? Where are you going?
Bournemouth, mate.
Bournemouth.
Do I look like an idiot?
No, I know not. So, as much as it was obviously an absolute drab, crap game for Burnley, and the people who travel up from Bournemouth to watch them play Burnley's an awful place. But anyway, right, a quick couple of comments here. Brian Piper, if Rob United's management no strategy were a GPS, would it be considered broken because it keeps losing the signal, or is it actually working perfectly because it's only one in the war? I don't know what that means.
I think it only lets you type so much, so you'll have to guess what that last word is.
Pete Scott, another top show. Yep, we've done that one. Where are we? Oh, hang on. World specifically programmed to take the scenic route through every relegation battle just to see if the League One catering has improved. Right, that's I don't know what that means, Brian. Look, yeah, I don't know what that means, but we'll come on to Rotherham in a bit, and then maybe Brian, you can come and join us, Brian, and tell us about the catering.
The catering has improved recently, but
has it, Danny?
That's the only thing that has. So
is that the pie, peas, gravy,
yes,
all that sort of stuff?
Yes, in the bowl, yes.
Yeah. Have you had one?
No.
No. Okay, fair enough.
I've sat next to people who've had them, and yeah, the smell and look.
Have they given glowing reviews?
Yes, they have. Yeah.
Have said, wow. I have actually seen on socials people like posting a picture of the pie, peas, and gravy and what have you. Was it £6.50? I think.
Probably.
Yeah, and everyone's saying it's going really great. I
paid for a hot chocolate the other day. That's gone up this season. £3.30 for a hot chocolate.
Never. You joking?
I mean, Monday Club in a Wetherspoons. I paid £2 for a pint. It's ridiculous.
So, what? £3.30 for a hot chocolate at the stadium?
Yes, for one hot chocolate in the stadium. I'm sure it was £2.80 last year, and then £2.50 the year before.
That is mental for a hot chocolate. Brian Pepper says, "Well, we'll do, Brian. So if you want to come on, pal, and here's the link. Please follow that link and come and join us, Brian, because I'd love to hear about the catering side of things." Danny's just alluded that obviously hot chocolate has gone up to £3.30.
Yes.
That is mental. Anyway, we digress. We'll move on from the B&B derby. Sunderland v Brighton now. There was a show on our channel earlier this week where it was the battle of the Dans. Not this Dan. It was Brighton fan Dan against Sunderland Dan. Brighton fan Dan I believe, was at the game. I think Sunderland Dan was as well. And Brighton come away with the 3 points, 1-0. Yakuba Minte scores the goal, 1-0, which now puts Brighton in to 12th on 40 points. A mere 4 points behind Brentford, who I believe play tomorrow. So they're still in that conversation for top 7. Sunderland, they've had a great season. No matter what they do here, they've had a great season. They've hit that 40-point mark at 30 games in, and fair play to them. And I can't see anything other than Sunderland being in this league next season.
I caught some of the highlights. I thought Sunderland pressed hard. They were just Brighton just put a lot of blocks in.
Yeah.
Brighton's goal, bit controversial. The Sunderland player was on the floor and
okay.
Play continued, and that's when they scored. In the highlights on Match of the Day, every time the scene changed, there was a seagull. There was literally a seagull in shot, and it took me back to what you were talking about the other day with both Dans, Brighton fan Dan and Sunderland Dan, and the question being who would win between a black cat and a seagull.
Yeah.
Well, I think everybody said the black cat, but the seagull won yesterday.
The seagull did win.
I don't know if that was just a seagull that's followed him, or if it's a seagull that lives up there, or if somebody's brought a seagull in and released it into the stadium and it was just flying around. Honestly, watch the highlights back. There's literally a seagull, flying around in the game.
Well, I mean, obviously it's by the sea, isn't it? I mean, obviously.
Oh yeah, true.
Me being ex-Navy, there's lots of seagulls. Shite hawks, we used to call them. Shite hawks. I'm just going to quickly bring in a LUFC Barmy Army, which can only mean they are a Leeds United fan. I don't know who this is, but let's bring him in. Let's have a look. Oh, hang on, let's change something here. LUFC Barmy Army.
Evening, boys.
There? Is that you, Si?
It is, mate. Yeah, I'm just in Bath. I told you.
Oh, shit. Right, sorry. Right.
No, I'm jumping on for 5, Tom. I thought I'd come and see how you both are. And to talk about.
Well, you know what? We'll jump to your game, Was. Give me a sec, mate. This is an ex-Navy friend of mine called Si. He's a Leeds fan.
We met at the wedding.
And Danny, you met Si at the wedding.
Hey up, Si.
How you doing, boys?
So Si is currently in the bath. First and foremost, Si, how's your back?
That's why I'm in Bath, mate. My sick note runs out next week, but
does it? I'm
knackered, mate.
But are things looking up or?
Oh yeah, I'm better than I was. Believe it or not, I was down your end for the majority of it. Sheffield Allenshire Hospital, if you know it well.
Yeah.
Spent a good 2.5 months in there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was. Paralysed twice, mate. So.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad, but yeah, I'm on
Did you spend any time at Northern General, Si?
No.
Or were it just at Allenshire?
I did. I had 2 operations, mate. Claremont Hospital.
Yes, private hospital, yeah. Because Northern have a specialist spinal unit as well. So I didn't know if you were down there as well.
The surgeon who operated on me twice and buggered me up twice.
Oh, crikey.
He worked out of Claremont / Allenshire. So when I went back in over Christmas, so I was at my local in Wakefield, and then they rushed me back down to Allenshire where he worked. So I'd say he's discharged me now because we had an argument on phone last week. So he's basically told me to pack up and piss off. So I'm not 100%, but I'm walking. Where if you'd have seen me 6-7 weeks ago, I won't walking. So we're on it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I've been on with. I've had Si on in the past. Oh, hang on. What I'm going to do quickly, Si. You've watched the
game.
The game today. It was Crystal Palace 0, Leeds United 0, and you had Gabriel Goodmanson sent off.
But I tell you what, a pathetic attempt from the referee.
All right.
So yeah, we had. I can only describe without being biased. Obviously, if we'd have lost, I'd have been kicking off. But 12 versus 10 on the field today. I think one of the Palace players in the second half, he were also on a yellow, challenged in for a second tackle. Worse than our left backs, and yeah, not a card pulled out. But hey, we had his opportunities, mate. Obviously, Calvert-Lewin. You've been on about Sunderland game, haven't you? So obviously, Paddy Bamford, he's smashing them in for them. So when we've replaced him with Lewin, we had high hopes. But I tell you what, to say he's playing well and he's been all right this season, he's no better than Patrick Bamford. He missed that penalty today.
I've seen that. But Si, do you not think Leeds are fine now because there's 3 worse teams than you? That means Spurs,
you know what?
Forest, and West Ham.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to talk to you about that because I'm just keeping an eye on Liverpool score, Liverpool Spurs, and it's last time I looked at 1-1.
It is one. It's finished 1-1 sides.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we could have done with Liverpool doing us a favour there, but
yeah, mate.
Maybe. But also, what I'd want to say as well, guys, is what do you think about his cup run to Wembley?
Well, do you know what? I hope you get there, mate. I'm all for the Yorkshire clubs, apart from Sheff Wednesday and Doncaster and probably Barnsley. But I mean, other than that,
don't knock Barnsley, mate.
Other than that, yeah, Leeds, huge club was. You know what I mean, man?
Yeah, you know basically, no other South Yorkshire clubs but Rotherham, yeah.
Yeah, effectively, mate.
Yeah, I've enjoyed Leeds this season, Si. I've got a lot of friends who are Leeds fans, and I was speaking to one this morning before the game, and I said, "You're more or less safe." I reckon. Well, they've been playing well. I just think they've been unlucky with a lot of games this season. And I said to him, just grind them out now. That's all they need to do. Just grind out the draws and look what's happened today.
Yeah, I mean, start at season with playing formation he were playing to what he's played today is playing safe at the back now. So I think if he's got 5 at the back.
Well, I'm looking at the table, Ross. Right, you're on 32 points. You're 2 points ahead of Spurs. You're 3 points ahead of Forest, and you're 3 points ahead of West Ham. I would fancy you, out of all of those teams, to be better than 2 of those 3. So I think you're absolutely fine, mate, and I genuinely do. And you know, I mean, Spurs. That result today for Spurs is probably going to hurt them more because they're going to keep the manager in a job, I think.
Yeah,
and he's bloody useless. Him, Forest. God knows, I've got Forestville in the links. Burnley are gone. Wolves are gone. West Ham, I think, survive.
Yeah.
So for me, it's between Spurs and Forest.
And you know, them 2 clubs, last couple of seasons, you just wouldn't have thought it, would you? What a topsy-turvy year.
Massively, mate. Massively. It's a fucking joke. But Si, anything else you want to say regarding Leeds or the Bath?
No, I'm gonna doze off now, lads. I thought I'd just pop on and see you both and have a chin web. Is this the Sunday ritual then?
Yeah, every Sunday, mate. Every Sunday.
Every Sunday, right? You've got me.
And then every other, we've got loads of shows. I'm on most of them, incredibly, but this is my Sunday show, so
right.
Hence why I put the feelers out, pal.
Yeah.
Mate,
so send me them links on Instagram, mate. I've more of a following on there than Because my mates, they're all rugby league around here.
Yeah, I know, man. I know.
So yeah, send me on Insta, mate, because I've got all Leeds United and fucking Hull FC, Huddersfield supporters on Insta. So yeah, we'll get you about, pal.
Cheers, Was. Thanks, man. Top man.
Legend, boys.
All the best,
good
pal.
work.
Take care, Si. All the best.
Nice to see you both.
See you later, man.
Ta-ra, mate.
Mate. Right, so let's go back to this format here. Sorry, that one there. So that was Si Was. I was in the Navy with Si. He's had a really bad back operation recently, and he's recovering. He's an ex-professional rugby league player and all-round ladies' man, as it were. I've been neglecting my comments. Phil, I can see you there, pal. I'm going to bring you in a second, mate.
You know while you're doing the comments,
let's go.
I might just fill my my cup up. Is that all right?
Where do we go from here?
There we go.
Brian Piper here. I remember the Great Pucker Pies, meat and tie. Yep, my favourite. Although I'm married to a pie maker now, hence the weight. LAJS, who is their Spurs fan? Luke. For once, I'm not angry or disappointed at this time on a Sunday. So he's obviously reacting to the 1-1 draw against Liverpool. Sean Gannard's put, evening brownie lad, up the Millers. Brownie. I've been called that for a long, long time, since my Navy days. Brian Piper's back with us. At what point does the New York Stadium get renamed the New York Departure Lounge? Is that it? Is there an airport coming? I have no idea. I think a Seagull would win. Yep, I'm on the Seagulls side because I know how horrendous they are. They are biscuits. Sorry. And he's put vicious. So they are vicious. Yes, they are bloody vicious. And then Brian Piper's here again. They stole some chips from me once. Terrible things. Yep, they all steal out. And then, will the real Phil Smith please stand up? It was not a second yellow for Goodmunson. Okay. I think that's in relation to the Leeds game. The ref was a joke. Should never be a ref in the Prem again. Once again, back in the Leeds thing. And then backs are tricky. You need to be careful with them. Try tuning Fox. Yeah, I think that's like a therapy, isn't it? Forget the cup. The league's more important. And the real Phil Smith is with us again. Also, is Phil out for a run? Well, I think he might be, Phil. That red was a joke. And the player celebrating the red should be booked. He's embarrassing. And do you have a Patriots account? Patreon, I think that's meant to say by Brian. We'll have to ask Lee about that. I'm not too sure, actually. But you can subscribe to the channel if you want. Exclusive content and all that sort of stuff.
Well, you are a bit of a patriot.
Here. Just tried that link, but it's not working. Might be a territorial issue. I am in Tibet. Tibet? Danny, where's Tibet again? China, isn't it?
Say again.
I think you're on mute, mate.
No, it's you. It's you again. I'm not on mute.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah.
So, can you not hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Me, but I can't hear you. Right.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to deal with this a bit better. What I'm going to do, I'm going to bring in Phil, who's a Nottingham Forest fan, and what I will do is I'll remove myself and I'll let you have a chat with Phil. So give me 1 second. Add to stage. Phil?
Hey, up.
I can't hear Phil, so what I'll do is give me a second.
Hey, up, Phil.
How are we doing, kid? You all right?
Yes, are you, mate?
I'm fantastic, thank you. Sorry, I'm a little bit unprofessional today. I'm not at my computer. Just been to go and see my mother on Mother's Day.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
thought I'd have a walk. She doesn't live too far from me, so I thought I'd have a walk up and go see her. So it's just me walking back. Just
Well
trying to
done.
stay in the light a little bit, that's all. So you can see me.
How do you think about Forest and Fulham then? Drawing.
Right, so firstly, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Hope you all had a fantastic day. I have, not that I'm a mother, but my good partner, she's had a fantastic day, and my two mothers have both had a fantastic day. So big shout out to all those people that have got mothers or mother-like people. As for the game, so I've not seen the Forest game today. I did see the result, bit of a boring finish to a game. Am I happy with a draw? Not really in the current situation. But I've been listening to what you've been saying about, West Ham, Spurs, and Forest, really. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we've all drawn.
And Leeds, everybody's drawn.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's been a bit of a boring weekend of football, really. There's not been any, massively outstanding games. So, going off a weekend of draws and so on and so forth, if Brighton have got the best game of the weekend was Brighton versus Sunderland, or should I say Sunderland versus Brighton. Nothing against that game at all, but that only finished 1-0. So, a bit of a poor weekend all in all for the football, in my eyes. But the big question is, obviously, Forest, West Ham, Spurs. So I'm looking at those three games today. The team that's come off the better out of that, in my eyes, has been West Ham. They played Man City. They got a draw. We did that last week. I was slated for that last week, but I'm going to doff my cap to West Ham. A team that's struggling to stay up and are in relegation, and in a relegation battle, managed to draw or win to a top flight team. For me, that's a win all day long.
Yeah.
We drew against what's known as a bang average team. We shouldn't have drawn against a bang average team. Yeah. Simple as.
You've got Bushy in the comments mentioning Man U. You didn't mention Man U. I mean, I would say that you didn't mention Newcastle as well. But
when I was mentioning about Mother's Day, I forgot to mention a big shout out to Bushy's missus, because Bushy's missus, whether she's got kids or not, must feel just like a mother, because that's what it is. Looking after Bushy, it must feel like she's a mother. Bushy talks shit. 3-1 against Villa, mate. You're talking shit. It is what it is. Man United are just one of them teams, aren't they? That fall in shit and come smelling the roses. Listen, nobody cares about the top three. This tonight's show is about the bottom.
I can't hear myself.
Where Forest are sat, we can hear you, Tom.
We're starting from the bottom.
Yeah, exactly. So, listening to your comments, I genuinely do. I believe that Leeds are now safe. They've got a really almighty mess up. I called Leeds the point stealers from the beginning of the season, and that's what they're doing. As long as they can keep getting those points, they're all right. This weekend, I think Tottenham's draw is the worst. They should have proved themselves. Their manager is under massive pressure at the minute. I think Spurs, their only title that they're probably going to get this season is what Forest currently have, and that is 4 managers in a season. I think the way that Spurs are playing, they're probably going to get a damn sight few more. So, am I worried? Yes, absolutely. Forest are down there. We're up on goal difference, and that's simply it. Do I think we can do it? Absolutely, because I back my team 1,000,000%. Do I think then that we come back next season and we have a same season as this? Well, it can't happen. And is that going to be down to the manager? Then possibly. So I think in the summer, we're possibly going to lose our manager that we've currently got, whether we stay up or we don't. But I'm looking at it. I mean, obviously, we've written off Wolves and Burnley. They're goners now.
Yeah, I mean, I've not seen any of the Liverpool Spurs game. My eldest were telling me the Liverpool free kick from, I can't pronounce his name, Sposley.
Yeah, Szoboszlai, yeah,
Szoboszlai, yeah, can never say it. He said that were pretty good, and obviously Spurs have nicked one in the last minute. I mean, we should never rely on other teams, but really, have Liverpool let you down there?
Oh, massively, mate. Massively. Massively let us down there. You know, I was sat at my mum's house, just talking about her and whatnot, being Mother's Day, and I happened to glance over at my dad's laptop and he'd got the score on, and I saw 1-1 full time, and I was like, sorry, Mum, but damn Liverpool, what the hell are you doing to us? You know, could have done with, you know, Liverpool winning that, to be fair. But, you know, like you say, you can't rely on other teams. You've got to think about your own team. You've got to push forward with it. We had a tough game in the week against Midtjylland, which shouldn't have been a tough game, but it was. If Forest go down this season, do we blame it on Marinakis? No. Do we blame it on the manager? No. We blame it on the players. They can't finish a Sunday dinner. The amount of chances that we've had over the last 4 or 5 games, clear chances and not taken them, that's our biggest issue. Do I think we'll go down? No, I'm actually bagging on Spurs going down. I think that's going to be the biggest upset of the season. I think we and West Ham are going to scrape it, and I think it's a slippery road for Spurs at the minute.
I agree with you, Phil. I think it's interesting at the moment, especially being the neutral looking in at the bottom. Like I've just said, I think Leeds are safe, but out of you, West Ham and Spurs, I think Spurs will go down. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Sorry, mate. You've got to look at it at this. That's 2 seasons on the bounce that Spurs have systematically finished in that bottom area. What were they? Finished 16th last season. They're now currently sat 16th. And there's 7 or 8 games left to go. It's not looking good for Spurs. You know, we had a great season last season. We've had a bit of a downturn this season. You could possibly blame on the management change all the time. But I'm looking at it, I'm going, a lot of it's down to the players at Forest. That's my biggest thing. I think it's the players. So in my eyes, I think it's time for Spurs to say bye-bye to the Premier League. And I'm sorry to Spursy Luke, because I like him. But I think 2 seasons on the bounce, if they manage to stay up, some guardian agent somewhere is looking over Tottenham Hotspur at the minute. That's all I'm going to say.
So Phil, I'm back now. Sorry, I've had audio issues. Had it last night. First and foremost, are you out on a run?
No. I've been up to my mother's. My mum lives about 15, 20 minutes walk away from my house. And I was just walking back. I'm still walking back, really. I'm about halfway back. But where I go next, it's down like a bit of a dark alleyway. And I'm staying here while I've got light, you see, so you can see me. Yeah. So, no, I've been to see my mother for Mother's Day.
Phil, well done, mate. You have absolutely put me to shame. I admitted at the beginning of the show, I have not spoken to my mum. I have not treated my wife. Maybe you could do it for me, mate. You are the man.
Whereabouts do you live, mate?
In Rotherham.
Right, I'll jump in my motor now, mate, and I'll come on up.
Beautiful. You're a good man. Right, I've got a nice tin of water here for you.
Lovely.
There you go. It makes a nice sound when you open it. There we go.
Look at that. Look at that. Look how professional that is. You know, have
you ever seen brown water before?
No, I haven't. Well, I tell you what, I have. I'm sure I watched that on 8 out of 10 Cats or something.
Yes. I'm nicking this off the late Sean Locke.
I love it, mate. And what a legend he was. What a legend he was.
Water, mate.
Yeah.
So, Danny, is that actually lager?
No, it's water, mate.
I think we need to play carrot in a box. That's what we need to do.
Carrot in a box. Yeah.
Anything else? Anything else, Tom? Do you want to Slate Forest anymore?
Are you confident staying up? Obviously, you are.
Yeah.
Premier League predictions. What's happening next week?
Right, so if anybody doesn't know, I run the prediction show. I know I've not been on for a couple of weeks. My illustrious host here has been doing it for me. So next week, from game week 31, the show is going to be a prediction show and a review show. So there's two shows. The prediction show will be with a group of pundits, and we will predict game week 31's games that will go out prior to the game week starting. So that show will go out. It won't be a live show, but it will go out prior to the game week starting. But then there will be a review show the following Tuesday. And the reason why we're doing it on Tuesday is because obviously we've got games on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So the following week will be a review show. Same pundits will be on, and I will be there ribbing every single one of them for their absolutely terrible and very poor guesses of games for next weekend.
So before I let you go, Phil, and you explained that really well, what have you been up to today? Have you actually been? You've been out. You've been on the sesh, haven't you?
Yeah, I have, mate. Yeah, absolutely. So I took my good wife and my two lovely daughters out for a meal. Well, we went to church this morning. I have to cleanse my sins. I walk past the font every week and it bubbles, so I need to make sure I cleanse those once a week. And then I took them out for a lovely Greek meal. So there's a lovely Greek restaurant in Nottingham City Centre where we live. Took them for a lovely Greek meal. Met up with her mum, which I class as my mum anyway. And we had a couple of beers with her, a couple of nice cocktails in a lovely bar in Nottingham. Came back and I decided to, because my mum only lives 15 minutes away, I went up and saw her and delivered her a few gifts. I will be taking her out probably in the next couple of weeks, somewhere nice. I think a birthday. I took her out for afternoon tea, so I'll do something nice for her. So yeah, that's been my day. Yes, I've had a few beers, lovely beers. I've not had one for about an hour now, so starting to dry up a little bit. So
yeah, man. Well, Phil, thank you so much for coming on, pal. Apologies about my not hearing you guys, and I'll watch it back later and see what was said. Phil,
Tom, you've got a great co-host with you, mate. So it's lucky that he managed to take the reins and help out. So yeah.
Start, Phil.
Phil, watch yourself down that dark alley, right?
I think it's the other people that need to watch themselves, mate, not me.
All right, nails. yeah. Left, right, good night.
That's
Phil,
the one.
Thanks, man.
No worries. Thank you. Great show, Tom, as always. Love you all.
Cheerio.
See you soon. Cheers.
Take care, Phil.